Hey you! Wake up, I say! What? Mind explaining why you were sleeping in my tent? Well, you see... Don't answer. I already know. Hoopa told you to sleep here, right? Huh? No, it's nothing like that. I mean, he did trick me, but the one who told me to sleep in your tent was Tok. She said that one of those beds was free. Oh, I understand. Well, it's good that you woke up before others did. Now if you excuse me, I have a job to do. Good that at least you are awake. What's he carrying? A megaphone just now? Alright. Rise and shine, you lazy slackot! Wake up! Wake up! It's time for another morning briefing!
But, not again! Please!
Can't you let me sleep some more?
Time for a morning run!
Good morning, Ching!
Hoopa, wake up! How long you are planning to sleep inside?
Mary, just a few more minutes. Can you take the bottle with you? I wake up once the briefing starts. From the way I see it, he wakes up like this every day.
That's his daily routine. See, sentry duty is incredibly boring for someone like Patrat. So he takes a stream delight in waking us up like this. You know why he's nocturnal, right? He goes to sleep right after the briefing.
Well, it doesn't mean much for me, since I'm planning to leave soon.
Then you have to wait until the briefing ends. You can watch it if you want.
Oh, morning, Sandy. Are you leaving today? Sorry that I got you involved into that mess. It's fine. I don't plan to work here right now. I'll talk with Maractus after the briefing, I guess.
Hoopa! The meeting starts right now. Get out! Good morning, folks. What's in store for us today? Well, as some of you have remembered before, we had another incident involving Hoopa. Again. But thankfully, with the help of our guests, we managed to resolve the crisis and preserve our reputation. That means Sadie's want to actually save our reputation. That's not what you said to me before, Hoop!
We did it together, as a team! Doesn't matter right now. Sandy said that he's planning to leave today. Good riddance.
Back to our main business. Hyper. Today you shall transfer caravan supplies with Numio to Sarah Town and ensure it gets delivered safely and without any delay.
Got it! And can I take Tok with me?
Not today. Tok will be on a different mission. You and Vullaby shall head to Sandy Sanctuary and ensure that the last remaining residents are evacuated safely. Sandy? Oh, you're talking about the Sandy Sanctuary, the name of that settlement. I don't really want to go on a mission with Nappy. But better her and Hyper. Should we go there right now? Not yet. We need to finish some more preparations. Skorupi, you still have some flyers undistributed. Go pick them up. Got it. I'll spread them all over the continent. Impatient as always. We need to spread our name far and wide after all. Patrat, you can go to sleep right after this briefing. I'll pick you a replacement for your daily sheet.
Thanks, ma'am.
Hoopa, you stay in communication duty as always. And please tell Sandshrew to stay here for a while. I want to talk with him later. Got it. That's all. The briefing is over. Everyone is dismissed. Except for you, Skorupi. Come with me to my tent.
Oh, okay.
So, how was the briefing to you?
Marcus is a good leader, I should say. But that doesn't concern me right now.
Are you still mad at me for tricking you?
All that time, I had no idea that you were planning to trick me right from the beginning.
Most of Hoopa's tricks are really harmless. Most of them. Well, I have to prepare myself for the mission first. Tell us, where are you going to leave?
Not until I talk with Maractus first. I wonder, what does she want from me now?
Silly Sandy, have you forgotten? You are about to face a punishment for your crime of stealing.
Why she didn't punish you instead?
Me? I have a story for you to tell.
What do you want to talk about, Mary?
It's Maractus for you. I am extremely disappointed in you, Skorupi. I allowed you to join our crew because Hoopa pleaded me. He claimed that you are a talented Pokemon, but you've been doing only easy jobs that even a Slackoff can manage. And on top of that, you also played your part in Hoopa's recent pranks. So tell me, Skorupi, what reason do you have to stay here?
Well, I really wanted having myself a real job and having some good colleagues I can talk with. I can go on expeditions too.
Everyone can do that. You're always going either with Hoopa or Hyper because they are strong enough to help on the wilds. Everyone in our group has a certain role. Tok can make great meals. Lumi is a caravan supplier. Hyper takes care of hardest jobs. Patrat is a great sentry. Even Skorupi is more useful than you. And you know very well that I cannot fire Hoopa because of his important role in communications and transfer. And because I made a promise to reform him into a better Pokemon. And what about you?
Me? Well...
For today, you will be on sentry duty while Patrat is sleeping. A boring job like this should give you plenty of time to think on what to do next. What will be your roles here, Skorupi? I shall await your answer in 3 days. You understand?
Yes. I understand, ma'am.
And another important thing. Do not tell Hoopa anything about this. This is not a request. It's a condition for you to keep your job.
For real? Oh, I get it. Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. And tell Sandshrew to come in next.
Okay. If he's still here, at least. So, that means you are a former criminal.
Criminal! What a thing to say! I was the king of the world. I could do anything. I could go anywhere. And I could take anything I wanted. But sadly, my freedom did not last that long. You saw that bottle. It is my current prison. I am bound to the service of Mary. For I am also thankful for her taking care of me. Better stay here rather than being imprisoned in Spatial Rift.
Oh, Sandy, you're still here? I thought that you already left. I've heard that Maractus wanted to talk with me, so I stayed for a while. Does she want to talk with me now? Yeah, she's calling you next.
It's finally happening! Your own punishment! Get your backside ready, Sandy!
Yeah, I would really like to see him being punished.
What? You don't like your former classmates, Nick?
It's nothing like that, it just... never mind.
Oh, and by the way, what you were talking about with Mary?
Nothing special. Oh, she placed me on the sentry duty in place of Pat. Gotta go my post now.
But... I thought that you hated being on sentry duty.
You call it?
Yes. We have a lot of things to discuss. First of all, I I should thank you once again for saving our reputation back then. If I may ask, what are you planning to do now?
Right now? Well, I'm planning to find my uncle and ask him for some work.
And where is your uncle working right now?
He's a member of exploration party called Team Razorwind.
Team Razorwind? I've heard about them. They operate on Miss Continent right now, from what I've heard. Are you planning to go all the way to Miss Continent?
What else is there for me to do?
You can join our group, for example.
Really? You serious? But yesterday you said that you don't have any vacancies left.
Well, things have changed, and I've changed my mind. I am planning staff reorganizations, and we do plan to expand ourselves in the future. And you showed us how reliable you can be, completing that fake mission despite the odds against you. You're right to meet the rest of our members, right? First, what do you know about us, the Oasis Surveyors? About our true purpose?
To search the desert of Sand Continent for lost treasures.
Hoopa told you that nonsense, didn't he? I wanted to discover some valuable items during our missions. Our true purpose is different. The Sand Continent that we are living in, it can be described as one big desert. But there were times when it wasn't like this. According to our archaeological digs, this continent was full of lost jungles. The various oases that you might encounter in the desert, they are remains of such jungles. And recently even those are starting to run dry. The desert continues to expand its territory day after day. In order to stop the desert from advancing, I founded Oasis Surveyors.
Then, your real goal is to turn this desert back into the jungle?
No, of course it's nothing like that. I just want to make this desert more hospitable to us Pokemon. We're not simply trying to preserve the current oasis. We're also doing our best to create new ones. The first new oasis shall be formed right over here, the place we set at our base, hence the name of our group, Team Oasis.
But you need a source of water.
I think I said more than enough. If you want to learn more about us, you have to be formally recognized as one of us. Do you want to work with us now?
Well, when the real Pokemon in charge is giving me such an offer, how could I refuse? Truth is, I only felt awkward because of that Hoopa. But now that I know the whole story...
What story?
About Hoopa being a former criminal and you doing your best to reform him.
Good thing that he did not lie to you this time. Yeah, the one who's already getting his punishment is none other than Hoopa himself. But enough about him. Would you like to go on your first mission? Not a fake one, I promise.
Sure, if it's a real job.
I have already assigned this mission to Sandshrew and Vullaby. I told them to be on standby because I wanted you to join them. You are to go to Sandy Sanctuary and evacuate remaining Pokemon to a hospital place.
Sandy Sanctuary?
A small settlement built around an oasis in the desert. Ever since then, the oasis kept drying out, and Pokemon started to abandon their homes from there. Except for a certain few. Help them out. I'll be waiting a detailed report from Sandshrew on your actions. You can go now.
Thank you, Supervisor.
Hey girls, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on a mission already? I'm not allowed to leave until Ray says so. When she goes seeing to her dad, I thought that she would want him to go with you. But she assigned him to assembly duty, so...
Good day to you, Doc. And... Vullaby.
Oh, so you finally came here to say goodbye?
No, it's quite opposite. Maractus has assigned me to join with you on your mission.
Huh? Are you for real? Hoopa, you pulled another prank on him? No, I didn't do anything this time, I swear.
If you don't believe me, you can ask Maractus yourself.
No, it's fine. I believe you, Sandy. I knew Mary would do something like this. She assigned you to us because she deeply trusts me. Sandshrew and Mary are good friends too, after all. So, does that mean you're a full-fledged member now?
Not fully. She expects a detailed report from Sandshrew after the mission.
Yep, it's true. That's our baby that I always know. Well, now that party is all assembled, should we head out? Wait! Before you go, Sandy! Take this with you! It's a hoop loop! All members of Oasis Surveyors always carry one!
Thanks, but no thanks.
Just let me explain. The hoop loop has several important functions. First of all, it serves as a physical proof that you are a member of Oasis Surveyors. That's why you always need to carry it with you. Second, this ring can also be used for direct communications with me and with anyone around me as well. And the third, most important function. It will allow you to instantly return back to your base after completing a mission.
So, it's a one-way teleport?
Right. As cool as my loops are, they do have some limitations. For example, we cannot use them to walk each route to Sakura Town, but we can use them to instantly return back to our camp from Sakura. When our branch in Sakura gets finished, and the proper alignment of ley lines, hopefully one day we'll be able to establish a two-way portal between Sakura and base. While we are the only ones who can activate the loops, everyone can use them to travel straight to our base. Your mission is to evacuate villagers, right? Once you arrive to Sandy's Sandshrew, contact me through your loops, and I'll open the portal for you.
I understand. Should I go now? To Sandy's Sanctuary?
I'm prepared to. So let's go! Onwards to your first mission, Sandy! Good luck! I'm certain that you will succeed. I should tell the good news to Sing. After all, two former classmates are about to work in the same place together.
You know, I feel awkward about that village's name. Sandy Sanctuary.
It was all Hoopa. He gave you that name for you first. That village existed for a fair amount of time with that name. But sadly enough, living in this village will be impossible soon.
Why is that?
The only source of water has finally dried out. Without a water supply, it will be impossible to make a permanent settlement here.
But many Pokemon have adapted themselves into living in this desert.
That's true. But that's because we never stay in one place. We are always on the move in search of more water supplies.
I find it quite ironic. I mean, I am a ground type and I used to hate water. But during my time in school, I have learned that water is an important source of life. And that the same water that I used to hate also makes a huge part of my body. I was surprised to learn that more than 50% of my body consists of water.
For real? I never studied in school at all, so it's surprising to me. Pokemon that live in other continents may take it that water is a given, but for us here, in the desert, it's the most precious resource. That's why numerous carbon exists. Oh, what's this?
Looks like the desert has claimed one more life.
Oh, more bones. I'm getting hungry. I'll take them with me. Oh, isn't that gross? What do you think, Sandy?
One Pokemon's bone is another Pokemon's treasure. That's how it always was. Survival of the fittest. Also, from school's lessons.
Heck no, I was a school graduate too. But it's still too hard for me to accept it. Hey Sing, I have some good news for you. Guess who is going to be our newest member?
Let me guess. What, Buffett?
How funny! I wouldn't mind someone like our Buffett on our team. But of course, you know who I'm talking about.
Good for him. Now if you excuse me, I need to focus on my sentry job.
Not be like that, Sing. You'll be working together from now on. You are classmates from the same school.
I don't think that I'll be able to work together with Sandy. First, he finished the school where I did not. And second, I used to bother him in the past.
Then you just need to reconcile each other. Just set your differences aside.
Hoopa, can you just leave me alone? I'm getting tired of you already. Of you and your friends.
Sing, what's wrong with you? Aren't we friends?
Yes. We were friends.
Where? What, you now think that I like spending time with Sandy more than you? Getting jealous, aren't you?
Go away! You're preventing me from focusing on my job.
Alright, you don't need to be that angry. I should return back to my post too. Expecting a report from Team Sandy soon.
Why did you came here, Sandy? Everything was fine before you came. Look what I have gotten into because of you.
You almost arrived. The Sandy Sanctuary.
The way I see it, it doesn't look like a sanctuary anymore.
Oh, you're finally here. The Oasis Surveyors. I can recognize those wings of yours. Yeah, that's us. We came here to evacuate you. How many of you left here? Just me, Magby, and Crabbench. Well, there was another one, but he just left on his own. Alright, just wait here. I'll contact the headquarters. Oh, do you read me? I read you loud and clear. Get ready to open the loop back to our base. Please tell me to provide them with temporary shelter. I got you, Doc. Hoopa Loopa! Now Now, please step in the rig and you will instantly appear in our camp. I will personally cook the dinner for you. Mary will find you a free time to sleep for one night. Thank you, Oasis Surveyors. You are a great help to us.
Well, that should be all of them, right? Mission complete, I guess. Should we return back to?
Right! I smell some fresh meat. Several steps east.
That must mean someone else is still here. We should help them too.
If it's already dead, the bones are mine.
What is this?
This is my dinner.
Wait, hold on. How did a Magikarp end up in the middle of a desert?
Who cares about that? He'll be all bone soon.
Not unless we help him. Let me talk to him first. Hey, who are you? How did you end up here? My only source of water has finally run dry. So I flew all the way here in search of new sources of water. Oh, I understand now. You are living inside the sanctuary too. That means he's our client too. We need to rescue him as well.
Fine, have it your way. I already got my fresh supply of bones.
Hoopa, this is Sandy. We got the Magikarp in the desert.
You sure know how to joke, Sandy?
It's not a joke. He was living in Sandy's sanctuary too. And he tried to travel over the desert on his own. We need to save him.
Oh, so that's how it is. Alright. Reach us if you want. I'll open the loop for you.
Alright, that's one problem resolved. But you still need some water to live, right? Yes. Please. Does our base have a water supply?
Yeah, you should. The loop is open. You can go through, Sandy.
Follow me. Okay. Huh? Hoopa, what is the meaning of this? Yes! The water! Thank you so much! I thought this would be the end of me!
See, Sandy, I teleported the client in the right place.
You should have warned me beforehand.
Hold on. Back to the pool, Sandy. Hoopa, what's going on? Why there's a Magikarp in our water supply pool? Sandy found him in the desert and asked me to bring him here. Magikarp in the desert? Doesn't make any sense to me.
It was true. He was one of the Pokemon living in Sandy Sanctuary. I treated him as our client and made the right decision.
Just for your information, I didn't want to eat him at all, okay?
By the way, where is this?
This is our well-guarded secret. An underground water source right beneath our camp. And now that you've learned our forbidden secret, you have two choices. One choice is to permanently become one of us. The other choice is to offer your life right here and now. It's nothing like this, Hoopa. Stop with your jokes. And what are you supposed to do with Magikarp? This is our trinket supply after all. How about we allow him to live here for a while? He doesn't have any other place to belong. Right, Sandy?
That's for Mark to decide.
Good answer. For now you can take shelter here, Magikarp. In return, please promise to us that you won't spoil our water supply.
I won't! Fresh water is just as valuable to me as for you!
Plain old Magikarp is a boring name. How about this? From now on, I shall call you King. I mean, you have something like a crown on your head. How's that for a nickname? There he goes again. Sandshrew, come with me. Talk is already writing her report.
No problem.
Hey, King, now you got yourself a new name. I have a great offer for you. Would you like to join Oasis Surveyors?
Well, you see that the only other choice is the whole of my life. So how can I refuse?
Great. Now, what your role would be? You'll be, our quality checker. You say that you can like fresh, clean water, right? Can you check the water quality of your juice? How was our report? The mission was completed with a success. Everyone was evacuated safely. Not everyone. There was one more Pokemon in grave peril. Sandshrew saw the situation and made the decision to save a Pokemon as well. Wow, we actually missed one more villager. Great job, Sandy. Well, with this, he should be a fully fledged member of Oasis Surveyors, right? Yes. Starting from today, Sandshrew will be officially recognized as one of us. I will make this as an announcement in our next morning briefing. Congratulations to you, Sandy! You passed it! And to figure you were planning to leave before.
Marcus was the one who convinced me to stay. I'll promise to do my best.
Come on, the tin is almost ready. You've seen our water supply, right? That's how we plan to develop our own oasis. Very soon, our base will no longer be just a camp in the desert. There are enough water to turn this place into a new town. And in order to achieve this goal, we need you and your abilities. When not on a mission, you shall be expanding our water canals with your digging abilities. Can you handle that kind of work?
Of course. I'm a ground type, but I also recognize the importance of water. You can count on me.
Good. You'll dismiss it.
So, what is this important thing that you want to talk about?
You'll understand soon. Hey, Sandy, you're now officially one of us, right?
Yes.
Hey, try to be more positive. Let's forget that incident of yesterday and be friends. You, me, and Sting.
Friends? How can we be friends with him? And you only make it things worse, Hoop. I agree with him. True friendship should never be forced. The fact that we work in the same place doesn't mean that you should always be friends. We're different after all.
Guys, what is your problem?
The problem isn't you. You can't read the mood at all.
Sting! Sting! Sandy, what is wrong with him? I don't understand. Maybe you can?
He's your friend, not mine. You should know him better than me.
He wasn't like this yesterday. What's gotten into him? Oh, I almost forgot. Yesterday, Mary said that they don't have any vacant spot left. But today you became one of us. I wonder, what made Mary to change her mind? Was it because of your personality charms?
It's nothing like that. I think she said something about upcoming staff reorganization.
Staff reorganization? What does that mean? No way! What was that all about?
I don't know. Sink used to attend the same school as me, and Hoopa wanted to use that as an excuse to make us befriend each other.
You two are not a friendly chums back in your school days?
Not at all. He was a school bully, his grades were terrible and...
It's fine. You don't need to say anything else. You know what Hoopa used to be a criminal? So there is a good chance that she could also turn into a better Pokemon. Mary! Is that true? You're planning to lay Sting off? Oh, so he broke our promise already? I told him not to say anything about our discussion. And now I am going to fire him for real. Wait, what? What promise? You're misunderstanding, Mary! Sting refused to talk with me, and I could not understand why. Only after talking with Sandy, I realized what you are planning to do. To replace Sting with Sandy? I cannot accept that. Then, do you want me to keep Skorupi and dismiss Sandshrew? No, I don't want that either. I want you to keep them both. After all, they are former classmates in the same school. You're lying. I swear, this is true. You can ask Sandy. So, you claim that we're in the same school. I understand. You want me to keep them both. How about I send them on a mission together? Anything you want. Just please, keep them both. They used to be great pals in their school years. I'm not finished. Don't you want to know the main reason why I go with Sting after the briefing, and not you? This is your punishment, Hoopa. You enrolled another Pokemon in your petty crimes. But because you are already under formation process, your friend Skorupi, as your accomplice, is receiving the punishment instead. How does he feel about you right now? Next time I discover another of your criminal schemes, if Skorupi would be involved with them too, I would fire him for good. Make sure that my message reaches him as well. I understand, Mary. First thing to do, I need to make an apology to my friend. He is feeling miserable because of me. That is the way it should be. Learn what it means to take responsibility for your actions. Sting, There you are!
What do you want from me now?
I know that the truth after talking with Sandy. I can visit Mary not to lay you off.
Oh, so you finally realize it? I was such in great trouble. Not because of Sandy, but because of you. You were the one who brought him here in the first place.
I'm sorry about that. I was completely ignorant. But worry not. I can visit Mary that she will give both you and Sandy.
I don't care about that Sandy anymore. All I want is just to keep my job.
And I won't allow you to lose it. I told Mary that you are former classmates in the same school. She said that they should send you on a mission to Sandy soon.
Hoop! You idiot! Do you have what you have done?
I know, you're not in good sense with Sandy, but still.
Hoop! You told Mary something that you were not supposed to do. You told her that they both came from the same school. Sandy showed you a diploma, right? I didn't have one. You know that I cheated at school. What would happen when Mary learns the truth about me? Thank you for being such a great friend, Hoop. Good night.
Think! I'm sorry! You'll figure things out! I promise! What should I do? I only made the situation worse for him. No! I'm his friend firsthand. And in order to mend our friendship, I must find a way for him to stay.
Oh, it's you. What time is it?
It's almost night.
You sure slept a lot during the day. I thought that you were supposed to leave today.
Well, things have changed.
A hoop loop. That means you are one of us already?
Yes, I guess I'll be roommates from now on.
I don't mind you having you as a roommate. For me, you and Mary are the only ones that I consider normal. Now if you excuse me, it's time for my night shift.
Don't forget about your dinner.
Of course I won't. To miss such a great meal.
Well, time to write a letter. Dear Uncle, how you are doing? I have finally graduated from school, and I have found myself a new job. Have you ever heard of Oasis Surveyors? We're an exploration team operating on Sand Continent. We do our best to make the desert of Sand Continent more hospitable. Sure, there are some Pokemon that I don't really like, but Maractus, she's a great leader. I'm looking forward for their upcoming expansion. I believe you're doing fine as well, Uncle. Please tell me more about your own adventures. Your nephew, Sandy.